thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how I made this tag in my digital studio. And it's actually going to be a hybrid project, which means I'm creating it digitally. We'll print it out and have a tag. But I'm going to just show you how I put this all together first. So I started with a square punch and filled it with the Frightful Sights Designer Series paper. And I will just continue to build and talk as I go. So now I'm going to add my Cajun Craze rectangle here, and I'm just going to stretch that out so it's the same size. You'll notice that my screen size is at the 200% if you look down here. It just makes it easier sometimes when I'm creating to zoom in. So I'm just going to, to zoom in and see all the details. So I've got Cajun Craze. I'm going to make another punch here, and I'm going to fill that with cherry cobbler. And then when this is done, rather than using cherry cobbler, I just want to show you a little trick you can do. So I'm going to match the color, and I'm going to just match it to the circles, which is cherry cobbler, but I just wanted to show you can do it one of two ways. Now I want to add the spider stamp, so I'm going to come here to stamps. Rather than searching through all of my stamp sets that I have in my digital studio, I'm just going to type in spider, and up will pop all of my spider options. So there's my spooky thing spider, and I'm just going to make him a little bit smaller. Now when I put him on my page, you'll notice his leg hangs off here. So what I've done is, it's kind of like an eraser. I've just taken a square punch, and I'm going to fill it with Whisper White. Okay, so I'm just going to come here, and you can see there, so color fill, Whisper White. Here we go. And it just covers up that leg. And I mean, it's just an easy cheater way to get that effect that something's cut off there. Now his web, I was too lazy to cut the stitching shorter to be that dimension. So all I did in a text box is I just drew a bunch of dashes. And now I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. My dashes are going up and down. You get the point here. I'm going to change that to Whisper White. And now I have, as I say, kind of a cheater web. And I changed the opacity on that just because I thought the white was too vibrant. Okay, and I'm going to just send this backwards, so I'm just hitting Control, Shift, and the down key. Great, and now I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to make that scallop. And then you can see here when I highlight that there is like an eraser here, that white rectangle to cover up the edge of the scallop. So rather than boring you with all the details, I'm just going to show you here, it's a scallop circle with the circle inside. And this is the alphabet punch filled with Designer Series paper. And then I put the stamp here behind it, and the Nathan and the Happy Halloween were done using just a text box. So it comes together really, really quickly. Once you've designed one, what I'm going to show you here is what you can do to just copy and paste. So I'm going to actually delete everything I just showed you. Oops, undo that. Try that again. I'm going to delete everything that I just showed you. Here we go. And now I'm going to select all of this. I'm just holding down my mouse button and selecting all of the items. I'm going to say Arrange, Group, so that makes it one item. And then I'm going to come up here to Edit,